you want to improve your neighborhood?
Do you have a creative idea?
Well, we have a solution for you.
Hi, I'm Phoenix Mayor Greg Stanton. I believe in the people of Phoenix. I believe in our neighborhoods, and Love Your Block is going to help our neighborhoods take it to a whole new level. I'll let Lenny and Talia tell you all you need to know.
I'm Lenny,
I'm Talia.
and we're the Love Your Block AmeriCorps Vistas for the City of Phoenix. Love Your Block is a mini-grant program that engages residents in revitalizing their neighborhoods.
One block at a time.
We provide mini grants to neighborhood associations so that you can buy the supplies you need for your local projects.
Neighborhood associations in the City of Phoenix can apply for grants of up to $1,000.
Let's hear from Devin Rankin about what the Triangle neighborhood did with the mini grant.
Because of the grant application, we realized that we needed to form a neighborhood association, and that led us to strong relationships with neighborhood services in the City of Phoenix, from advice to connections on how to work with the city and how to bring in city services to our neighborhood. None of that would have happened had we not seen the Love Your Block grant application.
Your neighborhood project must be open to the public.
Recruit 10 or more committed volunteers.
Have a plan to sustain the project.
You must list your group with the City of Phoenix. Check the caption for more information.
You also must have a group bank account, but if you don't have one already, we can help you through the process of creating one. Now let's talk about the application.
You can access the online application from the link in the caption.
Don't have access to internet or a printer?
No worries. Come to the 4th floor of City Hall to pick up a hard copy.
Here we ask if your group is listed with the City of Phoenix neighborhood notification listing. If not, you can still apply for the grant. However, if you are awarded the funds, we will show you how to list with the City of Phoenix. Here we ask if your neighborhood group has a bank account. If your group does not have a bank account, you can still apply for a Love Your Block grant. However, if your group is awarded the funds, we will show your neighborhood group how to open a bank account.
Here we ask for where your project will be located. Please include an entire street address. If on private property, you must obtain written consent from the property owner that they understand the responsibilities of having the project on their property.
Now tell us about your project.
The goal of this section of the application is to start thinking clearly about your community's challenges and how you imagine the Love Your Block project will address those issues. Be as specific as possible. We want to know how your efforts will address the challenges in your community. In this section, we want you to think about how your project idea will help solve the challenge that you already told us about. When we ask what the goals of your project are, we are trying to understand what you aim to achieve with the project. Do you want more public green space in your neighborhood so that you may spend more time with neighbors outdoors? If so, your goal may be to strengthen community ties. When we ask you to give us a timeline, walk us through your project. When you'll begin, when your big activity days will be. For example, the start date will be January 12th, the group meeting to decide roles will be January 20th, and project day number 1 will be February 17th.
Now, let's talk sustainability.
We consider this part very important.
In order to make your application stand out,
Include a detailed sustainability plan.
State what your group will need in order to make your project sustainable. For example, if your project is a neighborhood cleanup, what will you do to ensure that your block stays clean? Will you organize monthly cleanups with your neighborhood?
your community's project will have lasting success.
Let's measure it.
Recording the work you're doing is fulfilling and lets you know you are reaching your goals.
Explain to us how you'll measure impact. For example, if your project is a street cleanup, you could measure how many pounds of garbage were removed or how many blocks were cleaned.
So, how will you engage your neighbors?
Tell us the different roles volunteers will have. For example, if your project is a tree planting day, then volunteers will be needed to dig holes, man the hoses, distribute supplies, and move and place trees.
Now, let's talk about your project's budget.
In the budget section, this is a good time to start thinking about how your group can leverage funds and collect donations from different partners. For example, if you partner with a local church, include the name of that church and the item they'll be donating to your project. An example budget for a mural painting project may include paint primer, various paint colors, paint brushes, paint trays, drop cloths, and painter's tape. Include in your budget all the costs you expect to have in your project.
That's the whole application. Contact us if you have any questions. You'll find our information in the caption.
Now you're ready
To engage your neighbors
to brainstorm ideas.
and put it in writing.
How do you love your block?